Did you know that heat travels from one source to another? Yes, that's true. There are different ways in which heat gets transferred. Let's understand the different processes through which this can happen. One way through which heat can get transferred is the process of conduction. Do you know what the conduction process is? The following example will help us to understand it. Take a metal pan and keep it on an electric stove. When the stove is turned on, you will notice that the pan becomes hot after some time. Can you tell me why? It's due to the conduction of heat from the stove to the pan when they are in contact with each other. Yes, the physical contact between the two objects is necessary for conduction of heat. Note that there was a difference in the temperature of the stove and the pan, and the heat started flowing from the hotter end to the colder one. This is how we can summarize it. Read it well. When does conduction occur? It occurs when two substances with different temperatures come in contact with each other. The difference in the temperatures is important for the transfer of heat to take place. But can all substances conduct heat easily? No, that's not the case. Some materials like aluminium, iron, and copper allow the heat to pass through them easily. Now you know why the metal pan started heating up easily when it came in contact with the hot electric stove. Such materials are called conductors of heat. Some materials like plastic, glass, and wood do not allow the heat to pass through them easily. Any guesses on what they're called? They are called insulators of heat. Let us relate this concept to a practical situation. Have you ever wondered why we prefer woolen clothes in winter? Yes, they keep us warm. But how do woolen clothes help us feel warm? That's because wool is a poor conductor of heat. The air trapped inside the wool prevents the flow of heat from our body, and as a result, we feel warm. In this case, the wool prevents the transfer of heat to keep our body warm. It means the wool cannot conduct heat easily. Now, can you think of any other example of conduction? When you hold an ice cube in your hand, it starts melting. That is because the heat from your hand gets transferred to the ice cube. It is important to note that for conduction to take place, the two substances should come in contact with each other. Also, the difference in the temperature between the two objects is necessary for conduction to occur.